Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight and today I'm bringing you a Lucas Vazquez FIFA 23 player review. This is the out of position card that has just come out in the packs. I paid 87k for him, so that is the price that I'll be reviewing him based off of when it comes to is he worth it. If you've seen any of my videos before, you'll know that we'll get into the base stats, then the in-game stats, then some gameplay, and then back to the in-game stats where we compare him to how he felt in the actual gameplay. So 85 rated, CAM from Spain and Real Madrid, 86 pace, 81 shooting, 83 passing, 84 dribbling, 80 defending, 78 physical. Near enough every stat on there is above 80, which is pretty crazy. You don't really see that very often. A very all-round player there. 5'8", high on the work rates, right footed, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, really good. Big thumbs up from me there. But yeah, just looking at that card, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Really good pace, decent enough dribbling, decent shooting, good defending, and decent passing, along with good physical as well, to be honest. If you've seen, I can't remember who it was, but there was another player that I played with who was a cam but had really good defensive skills, and it just felt really good being able to win the ball really high up on the pitch and then being able to just sort of counter attack but high up on the pitch. So I'm hoping that it will be the same here with this Lucas Vazquez player. Let's get into the in-game stats now and see how he's going to play. Alright, so 86 pace made up at 85 acceleration and 86 sprint speed, so pretty good. I mean, it's what you would expect, I guess, from an 86 pace guy. Very even on the acceleration and sprint speed, so that is a big thumbs up from me. And then the shooting at 81, made up at 89 attack position, which is really good, 80 finishing, 89 shot power, 84 long shots, 64 volleys, 62 penalties. So really the stats there that you're wanting to be good are the higher ones there. I feel like volleys and penalties are the least important when it comes to shooting, so yeah, big thumbs up again from me there as far as the shooting goes. And then the passing, 83 vision, 87 crossing, 75 free kick accuracy, 83 short pass, 80 long pass, and 87 curve. A bit of a mixed bag there. I would have preferred the short pass to be a bit higher than what it is. I'm not too fussed about free kick accuracy, and that is the lowest stat on there. Crossing's really good, which would lend itself to be better for a right or left mid rather than a cam, but again, he is a cam, so what can you do there? But yeah, I mean, not the best for a cam, in my opinion. Like, passing is one of the more important stats, but not dreadful either. And then dribbling at 84, made up at 85 agility, 86 balance, really good there. That means that he's not going to feel sort of like, I don't know, lethargic or like he's just turning like a truck, so big thumbs up there. 85 reactions, 83 ball control, 85 dribbling, and 79 composure. So some really good stats on there, to be honest. The dribbling definitely does sort of stand out, composure being the lowest and bringing that stat right down. I feel like it might be more of like an 86 if that one was a bit higher, but yeah, really good looking dribbling skills there. And then the 80 defending I wouldn't normally get into for a cam, but his defending is higher, so 82 interception, 65 inaccuracy, 81 defensive awareness, 81 standing tackle, and 81 sliding tackle. Really good for a cam. As I said before, I like to win the ball high up, and if you can, then with a cam, that's fantastic, so I'm hoping to do that. Then the physical at 82 jumping, 93 stamina, 70 strength, and 80 aggression. I would have preferred the strength to be a lot higher. The stamina is really good, and to be honest, they're all good other than the strength there. So let's get into some gameplay now and see how he feels. Alright, so what is in here is Lucas Vazquez playing as a cam in my team. So let's go sort of stat by stat. So first of all, his pace wasn't as good as what the card suggested, unfortunately. 86 is a really good stat, and it didn't feel like that to me, I'm afraid. I don't know what it was, but yeah, for me, it was an 86. And his shooting as well, his shooting was okay. Again, nothing really spectacular. I guess you would expect that because the stats on the card weren't good for the shooting anyway. So I wasn't expecting him to be able to score loads and loads of goals. But he just didn't. And it is a bit disappointing for the price that you're paying. 87k is a fair amount of money. And there are better options out there cam wise for shooting, but his passing did feel really good, so as a positive, definitely his passing. It felt better than what the card suggested. I felt like his passing on the card was a little bit lacklustre, but in game it actually did feel a bit better. He was assisting my strikers quite nicely. He didn't always put it away, as you're seeing in the clips here, but he did his bit by passing it to him with the through balls and stuff like that. So his passing was definitely really good, and his dribbling was good. I mean, you see him there, he was able to beat quite a few players there, so his dribbling was definitely a bit better than what the card suggested as well. So yeah, I did enjoy dribbling with this guy. I didn't really notice the defensive side, and I was hoping to, because as I said before, I do like having a cam with decent enough defending where you can sort of win the ball high up, and unfortunately for me, didn't have that. Look, you're seeing his pace there. It's just it's okay, but it was getting caught up, and then his shooting unfortunately let him down there. But that was actually a sign where his pace was pretty good. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately for me, it just didn't seem like he was an 86 pace guy. There you go, you can see it there. He was sort of getting caught up and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately for me, yeah, pace is quite a big deal, and he didn't have that. But let's get back into the in-game stats there. So 86 pace, I mean, I'm only being harsh because 86 is such a high stat anyway, and I would think that for 86 it would feel faster than what it is. So I'm not going to dock him too much. We'll go 84 or 85. He didn't feel ridiculously slow, but again, like, it just didn't feel like it should be 86. 86 is sort of coming up to that elite level when it comes to pace, and for me it wasn't there. And then the shooting at 81, it's a difficult one because 81's quite low, and he did score a couple of goals for me. I'm definitely not going to knock it. I might increase it maybe like an 82, 83. I don't think that it should be any higher than that. It was pretty average, and I feel like that is kind of, for that price, I don't know, I just expected a little bit more. I thought I'd be able to increase it by a bit more than that. But his passing can definitely come up. It's only 83 on the card, and it felt more like an 86, 87. Particularly the through balls. He was playing some really good, as you saw in the clip, some really good through balls to the strikers, and I felt like that was definitely one of the key stats for him. So yeah, through balls and the passing, big thumbs up from me. And then the dribbling as well at 84. I'll increase that as well. So the dribbling can come up to an 86. Felt decent when it comes to the dribbling. You saw him beat 4 or 5 players at a time there sometimes. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to say that his dribbling should come up as well. Defending at 80 now, 80 is quite high for a cam. And I didn't notice it, so I'm going to have to bring it down, which is weird because I never do that. But when you're starting off with an 80, it needs to come down if it's not sort of providing you with some sort of defensive play up top. So it can come down to like a 77, 76. I mean, I didn't notice anything with it, and that's very average. So, and then the physical at 78, I'll probably just leave it at 78. He was quite small, and dribbling was definitely his highest stat, and strength did feel a bit low. But to be honest, like, that, it's what was expected, and 78 is not a high score anyway, so I'm not going to touch that. So is he worth the coins that we're paying for him? So what was it? Was it 87k? I think I said something like that. If it was within that range, I mean within 10k of that range, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say no. I don't think that he would be worth it, purely because there are a lot of cams in the game right now that are cheaper than him and that perform better than him, in my opinion. So yeah, for me, not worth the coins, unfortunately. Really good passer, really good dribbler, decent enough shooting, decent enough pace, but just not worth the coins. There's other players that have all of them attributes and that are maybe 20k. So yeah, unfortunately not for me. Hopefully you did like this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this, and there will be a link in the description down below full of FIFA 23 player reviews. As always guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye.